All right. Hey, we are recording live here into our Go Wild um, unit and on YouTube. So I'm very excited about that. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm going to grab a couple more things here. I hope that you have some bronzers ready to go. If you've got a notepad ready to go, we're going to get started at about 7 o'clock here, about another minute. And I'm going to be teaching you all about how to bronze and glow your skin tonight. And I've got some easy tips, and I've got some that maybe you could do just a little bit more. So, and have a deeper contouring. So hang on one second here. Grabbing just some more foundations here for myself so you can see these. We've got light coming in from natural light and sunlight, so that's a great thing. My normal shade is a beige N150, and so you can always go up a shade and maybe up two shades in order to contour with that. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to be using some tools here tonight. I'm going to be using our fun little makeup brush here, so you can learn about that tool, our foundation brush. Hey, Sue, excited to have you on here
Hi,
with
Beth.
me tonight. Yay. Ready to have fun and learn. And if you've got
Yes.
bronzer things, you want to grab them out so that you can play it with me also. So, yay. I'm going to do this live. There's lots of different things that you can do for bronzer. You can bronze with your liquid foundations and give yourself some contour by using a couple of different shades of foundation. You can do that with your mineral powders. You can do that with bronzers or bronzing sticks. Talk to your consultant about the type of product that she has in stock. It can be done with bronzing powders. It can be done with our contour and our highlights, and those are our chromofusion colors. You can even use blush to get your color, and I love that for contouring, that you can use the blush to be able to do that too. So I have been out and about all day today, so I'm gonna just kind of pull back my hair just a little bit here so that we can see my skin. I have foundation on. I put just a tad of blush on for deliveries today. So I just had a super lightweight makeup on. It was also massage day today. Type in the comments what you like to do for self-care days. And for me, it's massage. I love massage. So it's a great thing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop just a little bit of my foundation on. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand here. I'm going to use our angled brush with this, and I'm just going to give myself a little extra coverage right in the center of my face. Okay, when you are bronzing or highlighting, you want to make sure that the lighter center of your face is, well, the center of your face is lighter. That's how I should word that. That the center of your face is lighter and that you blend to the deeper. It gives you a little bit of this glow in the center of the skin. And a lot of times we're talking about glass skin facials with our products, our Time Wise Repair line, our charcoal mask, our Revealing Radiance face peel. And glass skin will give you a glowing skin. Glowing does not mean oily looking. Glowing means healthy, clear skin. And so I really love doing that glass skin facial a couple of times a week on my skin. And it really, really helps. All right, so you just even out. I would use a little bit darker foundation. If I was going to contour with foundation, I would do it in the cheek areas. Tonight, I'm going to show you some tips with bronzing, okay? For me personally, and let me grab it here. You can also use your mineral powders, okay, your silky setting powders as part of your contouring if you want something super simple. So I have two in my bathroom. I have a medium ivory and I have a deep ivory. And so I'm going to use Deep Ivory tonight with our all over brush. This is our all over powder brush. It comes in our complete brush collection, or you can buy it individually. I love this brush. You can have a couple of different ones too. You can use one for translucent. You can use one for highlighting powder. You could use one for your silky setting powder. So tonight I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give myself some of the Deep Ivory in the cheek area. You start to see how that just brings up the glow there. And then I like to blend it. So I start where I want a little dark, where the sun would naturally hit. You notice I'm swirling that brush. Okay, so you just swirl it. I want to give my forehead just a little bit of a sun-kissed look while leaving this light in here. It gives you more of this oval-shaped face then. So whatever your face shape is, you can create an oval shape. I love it. Okay, and just coming up in there and down. Now, if you've got a little bit more fullness along the jawline, you can definitely use a little bit darker setting powder in there. You don't want to go too dark because you don't want it to look unnatural. So I just like to put that underneath there. Okay, so you can do this with the silky setting powder. Give yourself just a little bit of that sun-kissed look. You can also put translucent powder just right in the center and do it all with powders. So if that is your super easy go-to for you, that's how you want to do it. Okay, next up, another great brush when you're going to be doing contouring or highlighting is the cheek color brush. Now, the cheek color brush, you might want to get a couple, 3 of these, okay? Just because you don't want to be transferring color all over. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to grab, and yes, our bronzing powders are going to be coming out. They are remanufacturing them for us because some of them crumbled in transportation. So we're excited that they're remanufacturing. Thank you, Mary Kay, for that and doing it. They didn't have to. They could have just said, not happening. But no, they said, we're going to remanufacture them for you. I'm going to grab just a little bit of our Latte Contour. I'm going to turn my brush upside down. You see that angle on there? My fingertip is in the divot. There's a little divot on there. You see it? So my fingertip is in there. Now, where your ear's attached to your head, you can sweep in toward the nose. What this does is it gives you more of a contour in here. So you're sculpting and defining. This is something to play around with. How much do you need? How little do you need? This can take pounds off by putting just a little bit in underneath that cheekbone area. Okay. So Latte is a beautiful one, or you can go up a couple of shades in your pressed powder or mineral silky setting powder. And then I like to blend upward so I do not have a line there. I'm not a line person. You'll see some of the little Instagram models out there. Okay. As you know, I am not 16 to 18 or 20. I'm not trying to be an Instagram model. I'm trying to be a normal, beautiful woman who just loves her skin. And I hope that's what you want too. So a little bit of a contour in underneath that cheek area with our Latte. Now, if you have a bronze skin tone, we also have the deeper cocoa in that. Now, what are you going to do with your highlight? Okay, I'm going to use our big highlighter here. This is called Golden Glow Highlight. I'm going to use the same brush tonight, but you might want to get a different one for this. Got a little bit of color on there. Now, you can do a few things. You can highlight right onto the tip of your cheekbone, that top of it, so that you get this glow going. I like to put a little bit between my nose and where my cheek color is going to go. I like to put a little bit in there and brush out. And again, on the top of the cheekbone, you can actually use this up underneath your eyebrows too. and give your eye just a pop of color. You can, now not with a full brush, this is just the residual. I'm just coming up and in and creating the lift from my nose up. You can create a little bit of that on the tip of your nose also. So now you can see the luminous side versus the matte side. It just gives this little bit of just a pop and glow. Just pop and glow. It's so amazing. I don't even have cheek color on. Just a little bit of that bronzer and a little bit of the highlight, and boom, pop and glow. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do though is I am going to give myself just a little bit of cheek color on there. And I'm going to use just another brush here. And I'm going to start with my cheek color in here and just give it a little bit of a kiss. Little kiss of color. I'll work it up just a little bit. That's all. Look at that. Is that fun? I mean, I absolutely love how that just gives just a little kiss of color. And I got a little bit of the golden highlight up underneath here. You can also take your blushes, and if you want to just give yourself just a little hint of color on your lid, you can do that and grab just a hint of the golden glow up underneath to give it a little sparkle. You can do that too. So super easy to do. What are you thinking? Jeannie Trevorrow, yay! How are you, my friend? I had to just swipe one more over to see your beautiful face.
No, yeah.
I missed you. You look beautiful. Yay! And what do you think? You could utilize this golden highlight on the cheek and on your cheekbone there. So
It looks really pretty.
I love, now that I'm like hit 60, okay? I love just giving my skin just that hint of glow. For me, I think it adds just a hint of luminosity where my skin looks more youthful without looking like it's made up. So that's what
Yeah.
I like about it. Just a little bit of a youthful look there. And if I had my curling iron, I could redo my little fringes here. But, it pulls that in and just gives a lift to the face. So that's what I like about it.
Wait until you're 70 plus.
Then I'll have to do a little more kissing, right?
Why do you think I got all of them in my compact?
You do, don't you? It's like, oh, right there. I love these. And we've got a gold one. We came out with that a couple of seasons ago, but this stuff does not go bad. That's what I love about my Mary Kay. It does not have that expiration date with the ChromaFusion colors. It lasts and it lasts and it lasts. So, but I've really enjoyed just grabbing my blush on my just really short days or quick days and just popping a little bit of that color right onto my eyelid. And that's it, just a boom. Just a little pop of color on there. I don't have to go all out with color anymore. I really just enjoy the little bit. So yay. So bronzing and glowing, it's super easy to do. Super easy. What do you think your questions are? Because people have questions and I want to address them if you have them.
I wasn't always sure on where I should put my bronzer.
So I'm going to grab the bronzer on my big puffy brush here, and I'm going to go with our medium glow one. And you can tap off excess so you don't have too much on there. But if you always just start in here like you're going to do a blush, and then you can come up. Okay. People will be like, oh yeah, and then just swipe it down here. Sometimes this gets really heavy with brown with the bronzer. So I like to just kind of put it around the bottom here. Sometimes I'll put it on the sides of my nose a little bit. You don't want it to go in a place where you feel like it would make your skin look muddy. Okay. I remember a long time ago, I was sitting at a meeting and the girl was like, I just don't see this bronzer on my face. So she kept grabbing more and grabbing more. And then all of a sudden it was like she had this dark brown glowing face, and she goes, oh, I think it's too much, and we all laughed and had a good time. But it is true, you don't see the subtlety of it,
Don't like it
but
here. I don't like it here. It doesn't look right on me here.
right.
Underneath the chin maybe area there, but right here it seems to get too dark on me.
Then you
It just
want to
looks
keep it
darker.
right, and it probably does, because it's just pulling down the face. Then dark colors will pull the face down, but if you want to contour and hollow with it, you want to apply into the cheek area first, and then I like to come up and around in there, and then you can come back and highlight in this area,
My skin
and then
tone
you
has
can,
changed a lot in these last couple of years. So
okay.
yeah, so I noticed that. So is when I apply my blush and my highlight and my bronzer, it's like, yeah, it's a little different now. My
And
skin
and I'm
tones are different in the texture of my skin now. And it's because of my medication.
right. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad you brought up that about skin tone changing, because as we age, medications, change in hair color, that is super important reasons why we should get back together with our consultant, even just to sit down. I know your hair looks amazing, Sajid. It always does.
See
You
that
have
pretty?
so much. Can
Look at
I
that
get some
gray.
from you?
Look at that gray.
Oh, I have little sparkles in mine too. They just
Oh,
don't show. And she
well,
put some blonde in.
I like your length. I like your length. It's very pretty.
Thank you. I'm really getting used to having a little bit longer hair now. So, yeah, just a little bit. So, yeah, I just like having just this little bit of pop in there and above my brows. Our brow kits have a light color that you can put above them to highlight the brow area also, and just pull that in. So,
Oh,
and then of course,
our brows, yes. The
yeah,
ones
my
we don't
brows.
have yeah, yours look great.
Thanks. It's our beautiful brunette eyebrow pencil. I'm going to grab the lip oil to show you how that lip oil looks. Did you get the lip oil yet? I don't think so.
No, I just got my book today. Thank you.
Okay, yay.
Ooh,
I'm
and I
glad
love
this
the
is
smell of the new perfume.
Oh,
Oh,
MK
I know.
confidently you. This one is like I'm placing an order for more of that. I just sold 3 of them today. It's that good.
Oh, good. So I'll be
And
ready for the first week of June.
okay, yes, yes, it'll be here. So, all right, let me grab out the other one. So we have berry and we have blush. Now, I will tell you, both are amazing. I've really enjoyed them both. I like that it goes on like that oil and it really hydrates your lips. And it has just a little bit of a, ooh, you can just feel the little cooling sensation at the end of it. So this one, I'm going to put on the berry today. And I would say this is the darker one, but it's really not that dark. Now, I also like this because it doesn't travel. So I don't feel like putting a lip liner on. I don't have to put a lip liner on.
It's very pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
It's pretty.
I thought it'd be too dark for me, but you're a lighter complexion than mine.
Yeah, this is not going to be too dark. I think, Jeannie, if you get the blush one, you're not going to be happy with blush. I think it's going to be too light on you. So I think
That
get the
looks like
berry
my
one.
kind of color. That looks like my hobo plum.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
That is it is. It's like boho plum. And it's a little bit darker than the hushed blush was also. So it gives just enough color.
I need that moisture.
And it's got 9 essential oils in it, from grapeseed extract to sunflower oil to jojoba, it's something like that. I don't know.
I never know how to pronounce that.
I am not a scientist to have to pronounce those things. That is not in my pay level.
That Joe name, whatever that Joe name
Yeah,
is.
that Joe name. It's Jojoba. Well, just, you know what? If you pronounce anything with confidence, people think that's the way it's pronounced.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, just bronze up a little bit. I love to just tell people find your perfect bronzer. And I think that golden highlighter is like the bomb best when we came out with that one because it's not too pink, it's not too gold. It just gives this beautiful glow on the skin. So, yeah, bronze and glow, super easy. Big brush, the blush brush.
I got him.
It's pretty
You
on
got
you.
it all.
I got them brushes.
And then, of course, clean your brushes regularly too, ladies. Yep, that's important to do too. Clean the brushes. So, all right. Well, that's what I have for bronze and glow your skin. I'm ready to go out now.
That's easy peasy. You make it look so simple, Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my middle name is simple. Keep things simple because I think when it gets complicated, we get frustrated or our perfectionist side wants to come out and then it's not even or whatever. And I'm like, no, just brush it on, brush it up, brush it on, brush it up.
Mhm.
Grab a little
Mhm.
highlighter and
We
then
can be-
It's all
tap,
good.
tap.
We can be glowing and nobody knows that it's actually, it's not a natural.
It's Mary Kay.
It's just Mary Kay.
It is Mary Kay.
It's our natural look of Mary Kay. Yeah, it
It
doesn't look
Absolutely.
made up. Doesn't look like
That's right.
spray painted your face or something like some of the people have different
Yeah.
stuff. But I only paid $2.99 for my blush at Dollar Tree. Oh, okay. Oh, Dollar Tree is $1.25. That's right.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
it'll look that way on their faces too. So
I always tell people I will provide you with an excellent value product. Excellent value. And if people tell me they can't afford their Mary Kay, I tell them have a party. Book a party, online party, a scroll and shop party, a book party, an in-person party. Because if you can't afford your Mary Kay, that's exactly why you should be a hostess. So I can give it to you for free because you introduced me to your great girlfriends. Bottom line, that's what I want to do. Help people look good, feel good, be amazing. I have amazing customers. I love you all.
Mhm. You too,
It's
girl.
a fun part. I know. I got to get up and see you. I got to get some see you. I
Oh
miss
gosh,
you.
I got a lot
I miss
going on.
Gary.
I got a lot going on.
Ah,
I'm going to need
Fran?
a lot of blush in the next 2 months. A lot of highlighters, a lot. Yeah. And I gotta get my new perfume, and I gotta get my new moisturizer lip gloss stuff there. And thank you for telling me about the colors and showing me, because I changed my mind on what color I think I should have. See now.
yeah, I think you should go with the berry, hun. I think you'll like that best. I
Yeah.
really do. So, yeah, let's set a date and I'll come see you. I would love to do that. So, well, thanks for joining in tonight, everybody. That is our super easy peasy bronze and glow. Let your skin just shine. And I think it makes all the rest of us just feel more joyful. So, yay.
It
Have a
looks
great night,
great.
everybody.
Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome. Good to see you both.
have a great holiday.
Hey, I'm going to enjoy it with my family. We're going to have a couple cookouts. We'll see mama, loving my grandbabies. So yeah, it's going to be a
I'm gonna
great
have
day.
to wear winter underwear up to the camper to see Jolene.
Well, that's why I have my winter vest out. Jeannie, Sue, who's on with us tonight, lives in Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, I'm wearing a
Well, Sue.
sleeveless top. It's been in the 80s.
Oh, brag, girl. Just brag about that.
Just brag.
Hey, we had 39 the other morning.
Oh my, it was 39?
Yeah, we were concerned it was going to snow again.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. In May?
Oh my gosh, we've had a week of that mess.
Yes,
Oh my goodness. That's craziness.
I know
that's
you
why
don't
we're all
feel
in
for
winter
us.
clothes.
She don't feel for us, Beth. She's just pretending in her 80-degree weather.
Well, one thing you don't know about me though is that I grew up in Northern Illinois.
Oh,
My,
Burr.
yeah, so my hometown is Moline. And when I graduated from college, I decided that I had shoveled enough snow. So that was why I moved here to Texas.
Yeah, Illinois can get pretty cold. Them winds in
Yeah,
Chicago.
I Yeah, I am not made for cold weather. And so I was very intentional when I moved to the South.
I'm not made for it neither. Why am I still here 71 years later?
I know. I always say we chose to live in this state. We are
That's
still choosing to live in
that,
this state.
that's Gary's comment. Why are we? It's like,
Let's move, Gary. Let's move.
So
remember
funny.
when he married me, he stopped going to Florida every winter.
Ah,
Yeah, we might have to change that.
You might have to. Well, everybody, you have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in and learning just a few extra tips. I hope you'll go practice them on yourself and just love the skin you're in. So have a great night.
I'll be sending my
Thanks,
order
Beth.
in to
Good
you next
night.
week.
Okay, sounds great, Jeannie.
You should get
Bye.
my
Oh,
check
yeah.
soon.
Okay, that sounds
Okay.
great.
Yep. Bye.